Good morning, Vikings fans. This is Justin in Rochester with Purple and Gold for Days. Happy holidays to one and all. Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah. And by all means, please stay warm and stay safe in your travels. This is the Vikings Giants preview show. Keys to the matchup and what it's going to take for a Vikings victory right after this. This week's matchup faces two rookie head coaches in Vikings Kevin O'Connell and Brian Daboll, both top 5 candidates for Rookie of the Year. As far as the Vikings and Kevin O'Connell and what they need to do is continue to learn from your experiences. You learned after the Dallas Cowboys game that you needed to give help to the offensive line. And since that point in time, they've done a pretty good job. What Kevin O'Connell needs to learn is how to make sure his team knows how to come back from an emotionally high win. After the victory against the Green Bay Packers, you got waxed by the Philadelphia Eagles on the road. After an incredible Buffalo win, you came back and got destroyed by the Dallas Cowboys. Last week, setting an NFL record for the biggest comeback in NFL history, you need to make sure that you understand that what happened last week is nothing more than yesterday's news, and that the matchup against the Giants is a new ball game. They are coming to your house. They're the ones traveling in this winter wonderland. You need to be ready. You need to move on because, as we all know, we still got to play these games out. You're still fighting to hang on to the 2 seed. And if by some stretch of luck you manage to win all 3 of your games and Philly loses, you could still actually grab that 1 seed. For now, Kevin O'Connell, have your guys ready. Don't make a repeat of last Saturday where, people are going to be filing in late because of traveling and weather and all this other stuff. You need to have that energy. You need to play desperate, not when you get desperate, but at the beginning of the game. Offensively, it's real simple. Protect Kirk Cousins, run Dalvin Cook, and everything else will fall into place. You're going to go up against a Giants team that is an okay team. They've been coached up by Brian Daboll, which is why he's another head coach of the year candidate. But you have the superior talent. You have the superior roster. The one thing you need to be concerned about is interior pressure. We all know that that's one of Kirk Cousins' Achilles' heels. And we all know that regardless of whether it's Garrett Bradbury or Schlottman for the rest of the season, you need to make sure that the interior offensive line is stout. Have C.J. Ham or some other running backs in there to chip out. The Giants' defensive line, their biggest asset is their defensive tackles. They are one of the top duos in the NFL as far as generating pressures from the tackle position. You should have no problem putting up points against this team. They rank 30th against the run and are 5th in the league from the bottom as far as total yards per game. This is a game where you need to have both Dalvin Cook and Alexander Mattison established. You need to build off last week's performances by KJ Osborne, Justin Jefferson, Dalvin Cook, and company in the passing game. KJ Osborne had 10 receptions, 157 yards, and a touchdown, all career highs, on 16 targets. He had the same number of targets as Justin Jefferson. This is the point in time where between the 20s, KJ Osborne needs to be utilized a touch more. Adam Thielen is still going to be the red zone target that we all know that he is and third down possession guy. But Adam Thielen only had 4 targets, and I don't believe any of them came until the 4th quarter. It is time to establish that KJ Osborne is now this team's number 2 wide receiver. Doesn't mean we're trying to get rid of Adam Thielen or push him out at the end of the season. But for right now, this passing game needs to be on point from start to finish. Defensively, it's real simple. Stop Saquon Barkley. He's their entire offense. He is what makes that go. Go ahead and run blitz every play and shut down Saquon Barkley. Daniel Jones is not going to beat you. Do not have a repeat of Mike White as one example. Mac Jones is another. The list goes on and on. This guy is going to be a halfway decent quarterback. The Giants are going to have a decision to whether they give him the 5th-year option and whether they're going to move forward with him. But right now, you have the vastly superior quarterback. You have the vastly superior offense. And there should be no reason whatsoever that this game comes down to yet another 4th quarter or overtime nail biter. This is the time. Vikings, give your fans that Christmas present where you don't give them a heart attack so that they can get on with their Christmas festivities, whether it be family, whether it be meals, or anything else that they got going on. This is the time. My final score prediction is 34-17. Vikings double up the Giants. We finally have a game where it's not a nail biter. Oh, wait. We have said that for a few dozen weeks, haven't we? Alas, 34-17 is what my final score prediction is. Like, comment, and subscribe. Leave your score predictions in the comments for us. Share this with your friends. This is Justin in Rochester with Purple and Gold for Days. One more time, thanks again for joining me. Have a happy holidays, safe travel, stay warm, and Skol Vikes. Let's win this game. And Skol Commanders as well.